Hey everybody, I'm Michelle with Birdie Bloom, and I'm going to bring you a video on a new bag that I found, and we're going to talk about it a little bit, as well as some vintage Coach Reloved items. So I've done a video on this before. This is the 4133 Waverly, and in that video I talked to you about how it's often confused with this bag, which is a 4140 Lafayette bag, or Soho Lafayette. Soho typically means lightweight. It's part of a lightweight collection. Waverly is also part of a lightweight collection. It uses the lightweight leather. We've talked about that before. Coach listed this 4140 actually correctly, amazingly, because I've said on the resale market, you'll often see a 4140 marketed as a Waverly bag, and it has to do with these buckles, but the strap is much longer, and actually the bag is different in a lot of ways. It buckles versus zips. The bottom is a little different. There's differences to it. So anyways, Coach listed it correctly, though I will say that currently they have a few listings that missed the ball, like this little mini clutch, which is obviously a dinky, and they've listed, dinkies correctly in the past, though I've also mentioned how they've listed a sling bag as a dinky and priced it the same amazingly. But I think that this might just be like listing errors versus them just not knowing, because they've also got this listed as a card case. Obviously not a card case, it's a backpack. I'm not going to get into what kind of backpack. It's part of the Sonoma line. I have one to rehab, and eventually I'll show you that bag. It's a huge bag, but aside from their listing errors, they really are all over the place with their prices, I feel like, as well. Though they're all pretty similar, but they've got the duffel sack right now, a duffel sack listed for $8.95, and I think that makes sense, and it's on par with what, and compared to what you see on a vintage resale market with a bag already rehabbed, and on their resale market, that price seems on par, right? Because they are much more expensive. But they have this Berkeley duffel sack listed for less at $7.95, and in my opinion, I mean, the duffel sack is a hugely popular bag, but this is also a duffel sack. It's just a Berkeley, which is a little bit more special because it's more rare, and I would argue that this bag is worth more than the regular duffel sack. Just my opinion. But yeah, interestingly enough, no, I'm not gonna even say anything. I don't have the bag in hand. I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet. So, but I'm not here to talk about any of this stuff, though I'm talking about it. I'm here to talk about this little guy. What is this? It's this little mini Waverly. That's not what it's called. It's a style number 4101, and it's a Waverly Carryall. And I cannot find this bag in any catalog. I have tried, but I'm going to tell you about how I came upon it, and and a little bit more about it. So I was doing my typical searches, and I ended up finding this bag. And first of all, what caught my eye is that it's Tangerine, and it looked to be in really good condition, because anytime you're getting colors like this, funky colors, if they start wearing badly, they're not just going to rehab back to color. They're not going, the color will be worn away, and worn away for good. And also, stains can be really hard to remove on this color, or blend even. So yeah, not just this color, green, some of your like your lime greens and your yellows and your periwinkles, all those colors, and many more, can be very challenging. So when you find a bag in really good color condition, that's great. And when it's especially a funky, fancy, fun color, and Tangerine would be, or any orange. So anyways, saw this, and I was like, but I don't know what a 4101 is. And the lister didn't know what this bag was either. They had no measurements. So I looked it up, and it says it was a Waverly Carryall from my resources. That's what I had found. And I'm like, Carryall? Carryall sounds like a big bag, and it sounds like it can carry everything, right? I mean, wouldn't you think that with a Carryall? I don't know. That's what I thought. So I thought it was going to be bigger than a Waverly bag, again, style 4133. Thought it was gonna be bigger. Well, nope, it's not. It, in fact, will sit directly into the Waverly. It is tiny. It is so cute. And it is exactly like a Waverly. The buckles, the way that the strap drop and how big it is compared to the rest of the bag, the zipper on the inside, this will zip close, though I've said before I like to wear them open. They both have these two pockets, one zipper pocket and one flat pocket on the inside, and their bottoms are the same. They have the folded corners, something's on the bottom of that. And as you can see, just everything about it, the way it's sewn together, all the same. So cute. But that's what this is. And that's all this video is about, is to show you this bag. It's going to be a little bit more rare. I didn't find any listed, but after talking to some people, there are people who have them themselves and intend to list them, but also people who've seen them. This color is going to be a little bit more rare as well. And I do have it listed on my Poshmark, in my Poshmark closet. So if you're interested, it's there. But yeah, all right. So keep your eyes out if you like small bags, small handbags, because that's all this says. I mean, you can go like this. We'll do this. I am not dressed to impress, but all right. Here she is. Feel weird carrying a bag like that, honestly, but I know a lot of people love handbags. So, and actually I've been getting into some Bonnie Cashin bags, and a lot of them are handbags, and I adore them. So I guess it just depends on if the bag and the color meets your particular style, right? So okay, well, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Comment below, you know, tell me what you're seeing on Coach Reloved. Anytime you have time to just peruse things, I would recommend going onto the Coach Reloved site and looking to see what they have. It's always fun, in my opinion. I wish they posted more pictures though. I would love to see Creed photos. I would just love to see more. But also, I am going to release a rehab video. It's going to be a hardware cleaning video. It's way too long. I have tried. And I have reduced it. It's still way too long. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna go ahead and release it because I keep on telling you I'm releasing things, and I got more to follow. I'm just struggling with how to make these videos not too long, but also informative. So over time, I'll get better. But you know what? I'm just gonna put it out because I keep on telling you I'm going to, and I haven't yet. So it's coming probably shortly around the release of this video. So stay tuned, follow me. And like if you like. Okay, thanks, bye.